Thanks very much for the invitation, and hello to everybody. I see Andriy, or two Andreys, and the other colleagues. Unfortunately, we didn't meet for a long time already in person. Gas market was, I have to say, a big success story of 2019 and also 2020 with the removal of PSO on households, public service obligation on households. Unfortunately, this was now changed, and this is, I believe, it can be simply named a huge step back. I can understand the concerns of the authorities due to increased gas prices, and of course this measure, if it will last only till end of March, it will somehow be survived, but if it would last longer, this would really not kill the market, but endanger further existence of market reforms in Ukraine. Such a measure, if already was adopted, should be combined, according to our perception, with other measures which would secure improvement of competitive market environment. The most important, which we promote already for years, is so-called gas release program, where cheaper Ukrainian gas out of Ukrgaz Vidobivania would be available under the same conditions to different market participants. Perhaps for the beginning, not the whole quantity of this gas, but at least, let's say, a quarter, 25% or 30% of it would need to be available to everybody. In Ukraine, last year, many things, many positive things have been done. Measures to allow to consumers to switch the supplier are in place. We have seen a lot of switching, and now this process has been, I would say, quite aggressively, with a decision of the government, interrupted. Every market needs time to develop. In every EU member state, when the supplier switching was possible, the first year not much happened, and then only information campaign and such things came on the scene, and then the suppliers really started to substantially switch the supplier. So, since my time is very limited, I would like to say that for us, the most important next step is, after, of course, removing price cap on the end of March, is to introduce the obligatory gas release program and to further fine-tune the measures which will allow switching of suppliers. There is one of them is also a long-standing request of Naftogaz to have transparent access to the data about consumers and their particular codes, which would allow then also other suppliers to promote their offers and supply. So in general, I'm unhappy about this step back, and I hope that it will be forgotten very soon. Additional issue which new acting minister tackled, but only and didn't develop it, but would be needed, is definition of socially vulnerable customers, because only those customers would really need to be supported, and first Ukraine needs a proper definition. This is missing, unfortunately, and this is also the reason why this relatively populistic measure to lower prices for everybody was adopted. This was more, I would say, for media than to improve the market environment. But the fact is as it is, and as I said, I hope it will be forgotten soon. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kopach, for this brief yet very essential contribution. And of course, we also look at March, when you said the price cap shall be removed, but with the government, you never know. And as you said, this was probably for the media. There's also electorates, so different reflections and different thoughts may visit the government. Okay.